Since Friday, we have shifted now to southern Minnesota. These are floods that have been going on, or incidents, if you will, for the last several weeks. We have about 18 inches of rain over the last couple of weeks. What's happened is we've inundated the ground. There's nowhere for it to go. And the resources that are being deployed are strategically out there. We're making sure, first and foremost, people are safe, protecting property, and protecting public infrastructure. You'll hear from each of the folks here how this process works. It is very deliberate and very clear. Certainly, we will wait and see once the damage assessment starts coming in, after the waters start to recede a little bit. If we hit those threshold numbers for a presidential declaration, we will certainly apply for that. We've already seen about 40 counties that have been hit by this. 7 have already applied for emergencies. Those processes will be in place. We'll do it as quickly as possible. And this is a point where I always say thank you to the Minnesota legislature that has created a secondary safety net in Minnesota with our disaster assistance contingency account that allows us, should we not reach in some of these places the threshold levels for federal assistance, we still have the state assistance on this. Remind folks this event is still ongoing. If there are barriers up or traffic control, do not go around those barriers, and also to recognize that this water is not safe. It's contaminated, whether it be through sewage or other contaminants, that the health issue in this is still a real concern. So we'll work together. The resources are there. You'll hear on the deployment what happens with the National Guard coming in to assist on all of the other resources that are there. As we think about rebuilding after this, which we will do, and which we do as quickly as possible, we need to think about the resiliency that we built into this. We were just discussing 169 as we raised that highway a few years ago because it would always close between Mankato and St. Peter. It's threatened as of this time, but it's still open. So I think as we see these chaotic climate events due to climate change increase, we need to think about how we're building back more resiliently.